What is up, guys? NASCAR fan 04 back here again with a video. It's been a little while, been on winter break and stuff. And sorry my voice sounds a little like raspy and stuff. I'm just dealing with a cold right now, but yeah, uh, as you can tell by the title, and some of you may not know, John Madden, football legend, football god, one of the greatest coaches, one of the greatest commentators, and the god of man, like man football video games, has unexpectedly passed away today at the age of 85. And today we're gonna be doing some tribute games for in honor of John Madden. So yeah. So first game today we are going to be doing is Detroit and Buffalo, as John Madden was known for commentating on Thanksgiving games and Super Bowl games, so that'll be the games we'll be doing. So yeah, just unbelievable, shocking news to hear that a football legend like John Madden passed away unexpectedly. So yeah. Alright, and yeah, once again, sorry for the raspy voice. I'm just dealing with a slight cold right now. Where's Buffalo? So Buffalo and Dallas. We're gonna do 1994 Thanksgiving games. So that's the year he commentated those games. Oh, no, the game was in Detroit. The game was in Detroit. Okay, there's Detroit. And Buffalo, somewhere up there's Buffalo. Who won this game? Okay, Detroit ended this game. So let's see if we have the let's just do this. And then Detroit. And they don't have the 94 jerseys. Huh. So yeah, that's basically all I'll be doing in this stream for a little bit. So happy holidays, everybody. I know my holidays was good. I don't know about yours, but I got most of the stuff that I wanted out of my Christmases. I got like 7 things I want, but hopefully I'll get more around my birthday, which is in a couple weeks, or around about next week, I think. Yeah, I think that's when my birthday is, a couple of weeks from now. Let's see here. Next week, yep, birthday is next week. So I'll probably go live on my birthday or something, I don't know. So, yeah. So, here we go. Ooh, excuse me. Sure, my mic volume is up. Oh, there we go.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, this is the National Football League.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Ford Field. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. On first down, Allen rolling to his left. Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Ooh.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Fielded just inside the 20. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Lions will take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Gone. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Khalif Raymond, 68 yards. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Throwing on first down is Allen. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Allen to throw it. Steps away to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Diggs has it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. From midfield, here's Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. They'll run on first down. Singletary. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. To the air, Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
All right, we'll see if it's that easy. It got his man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Detroit. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Oh, what a throw.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Josh Reynolds there to make the grab. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good gain on first has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Taking it about the 16. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Now Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
From just shy of midfield, Goff. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. Unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The NFC's Pro Bowl punter a year ago, Jack Fox, on to punt for the Lions. Isaiah McKenzie is back deep for the Bills. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. On the give, this is Singletary. Singletary, a 1st down and more. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. So the shotgun snap to Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Allen to throw once more. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Bass on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cross throw taken in by Hockenson here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Allen now on 1st down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
We are in for a good one as we're through one.
This game here, I'm going to time, but I didn't think like 15-minute quarters would be that long. So yeah. So let's just head on to the next game. Dallas and Green Bay. Also on Thanksgiving that day. Okay, Dallas and Green Bay. Their uniforms. Let's go with this one. Actually, hold on, so that's the uniforms here. Let's see here. Oh, yes. Let's go Dallas. Let's see. Dallas won this game. Alright, let's go on to the second game. This time the quarter's gonna be short. I didn't realize 15 minutes would like last a while, but and said that was my ton. So yeah, on to Dallas and Green Bay.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. From the red zone now, Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 18 yards for Ezekiel Elliott. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Randy Gregory. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion,
now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Neville Gallimore coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Lamb to return it. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's got room. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taylor now from the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
On the return is Lamb.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 62 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
21-0 our score after 1. Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
This one swung out here to Jones.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Alright guys, I'm back.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
First down, Prescott. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. On second down, Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. It didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
That one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. After the penalty, it's Elliott. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And again, it's Rodgers. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Jones. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On play action, now Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones,
an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Pollard to return from the end zone.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Elliott running right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 91 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Seemed like Dak certainly made the right read there to hand it off to Zeke.
When you have those two in the backfield, Dak Prescott at quarterback, Ezekiel Elliott at running back, you've got a symbiotic, synergistic relationship that puts a lot of defenses in a lot of stress.
I got a touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 36 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Zerline good with a PAT, and they open the lead up now to 25. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On first down, Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Elliott. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On second down, it's Pollard. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 191 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 3 yards remain for second down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be getting...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Packers punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and it was a game where they were all...
Alright, and on to the last one. A Super Bowl matchup from 1989, where John Madden commentated that game. So that'll be our last game of the night. So, yeah. So let's head to San Francisco, Cincinnati. That's 49ers now. I think we're ready to go for the Super Bowl. As this game was commentated by John Madden, and this will be the last game for the stream tonight for the video. As we once again
tonight on EA Sports. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense coming out here for the first time, led by their quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo, 5th season with the 49ers, 8th overall in the National Football League. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Now a give, right side, Mitchell. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
And he's got some space here. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Niners have struck quickly here in the opening minute of this Super Bowl. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On 3rd down, Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. And they're able to pick up the 1st and keep possession. A big play there on the fake field goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Eluding the pressure. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll run on 1st down. It's Mitchell. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
73 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They run the counter. It's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. These two teams all tied after 1.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow. And his throw here is incomplete.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver.
And it'll bring up 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away.
This returnable for Ayuk.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary. This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Room here to run. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play there out of the running game. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Elijah Mitchell.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Now this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Cincinnati set to take over once again.
They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now it's Burrow.
Another shot for Chase. He's got it this time.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Ayuk to return it.
So possession goes over here on the punt. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On 1st down. It's Mitchell, and they can't bring him down.
Boom!
Still fighting through tackles. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Elijah Mitchell with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the 49ers are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To Mixon on the check down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
Well, it's like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Taken in at the 22. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. He hasn't had his best day. They have been good running the football, and they have the lead, though, so maybe he just personally wants to improve his play.
And that's without a doubt, because at the end of the game, he wants to feel like he had a really good hand in his team winning, if in fact they do go on and get that done. But the bottom line is finding a way to win the game. So if you're not playing that well, but somebody else is on the team, keep going to that hot hand.
Yeah, not over yet, but looking good here in the 2nd quarter. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there. It's 2nd down. And he floated one out there, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Garoppolo now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Dancing to his left. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. So we've come upon halftime. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And the half will begin with a touchback. And the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
Well, if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to grade the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Niners are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Man, 220 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night, working with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell. And some space here. Oh, some strong running. Still going. They can't stop him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Still on his feet. There he goes again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the 49ers are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Gold to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. Open man is Uzama.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And Burrow going to throw again. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now it's Burrow. Being chased out left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Here's Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
P-Ryan will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Right back to him on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. They'll run on first down. Mitchell. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Elijah Mitchell taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Niners are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
Now Gold for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10.
Burrow will throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. This is taken around the 12. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions.
String here. Basically, this is just a couple trivia games in our John Madden. Once again, legendary football legend, coach, master of the Madden football games, and a great commentary person. It has the first 2 games, the Lions, Bills, and Packers. Cowboys go back to Thanksgiving of 1999. 1994 commentated on those games, and 1989 Super Bowl, 49ers Bengals commentated that game and many more games. As yeah, I'm gonna end live here. Just remember to hit that bell for notifications, like, subscribe, as we are on the road to 100 subscribers. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.